internet folks. Hope your Christmas and New Year's is going well. So we've had a few videos, at least I've come across a few videos of those I'm subscribed to where they're talking about Star Trek Discovery being decanonized, if that's the word, or being not from Star Trek canon. However, according to just lore in general of fandom, doesn't matter if it's Star Wars, Star Trek, Doctor Who, Space 1999, canon means anything that's shown on screen. I believe it did start with Star Trek. I don't know, I have to research that. But the idea of canon lore is anything that you see on screen. What happened in Star Trek Lower Decks, their final episode, I believe it was called The New Next Generation. Discovery is knocked, or at least not knocked, but it is due to the events that Star Trek Discovery is now considered part of a multiverse. I wonder if you need a multipass to get into that multiverse. Fifth Element fans will get that. But anyway, yeah, it's the Star Trek Discovery is now part of a multiverse, which I agree with. I mean, for me, Star Trek Discovery had potential, but I think as the first season progressed and as we got into later seasons, it got far away from what I want from Star Trek, especially as a fan of the original series, huge fan of the original series, which I kind of felt the even back in TNG days and when producer Rick Berman was handling it, I felt it went way, kind of deviated from what I wanted from Star Trek, but I digress. My main concern is YouTubers are saying it's been decanonized, that is not from Star Trek lore, but it's still there. It's still that universe is still there in terms of it's still there. I think the better term is actually it's been retconned. I think it's been retconned as part of it's not part of what we call a prime universe where it follows what we see in the original series and TNG, what have you. Yeah, I don't believe decanonized is the word, or even not from canon, because it's still canon. Star Trek Lower Decks is considered part of the Prime universe, and we've seen it, so it's still out there in one of those universes. But I should actually add too, Star Trek Strange New Worlds is a spinoff, so that brings up the concern of whether or not, well, not really concern, the idea that even that may be part of a multi-universe, but I've already kind of put that in my own head canon that it is part of a multi-universe. All right, we're up 4 minutes. I don't want to keep this too long, but as far as, again, Star Trek Discovery, still part of canon, but not part of what we call a prime universe. It's part of a multiverse. And I do wonder if it's part of the underverse. Riddick fans will get that. Have a good one.